Right here in the US, we have over 11 million undocumented immigrants. When we say undocumented immigrants, these are people in the US who don't have papers to work. Maybe their visas have expired, but they are still here. Many of them are working kurukere. Some are working the open and still paying tax because it is possible to be in the US, maybe with a VV, work and pay tax. People are here doing it. Especially when you are here, maybe your paper have expired and some of them don't want to go house. Yes, you are hearing that maybe for the very first time, but now here you hear them. You don't understand so. Now, there are many of you, you have been anticipating or procrastinating of applying, or when it comes to applying for US visas. Trust me, for those of you that are saying, tomorrow I will apply, especially when you have the needed documents and you even have the funds to go ahead with this visa application. But due to one thing or the other, you have decided not to take it too serious. I will urge you, start taking it serious from this moment. Because from what many of you are saying, getting a US visa is very difficult. If what people are anticipating would happen soon happens, getting especially the US tourist visa will be very, very tough. In short, any of the US visas will be tough. Because with this present government here in the US, people are calling them pro-migrants, pro-immigrants. Because of recent, even to this very moment, a lot of people have been coming to the US to seek asylum. And many of them have been given shelters. Many of them have been lodged in hotels. To the extent that even here in New York, the government here, so to speak, even launched a program where where some families of these asylum seekers here present will be receiving about $350 every week. Think for a family of 4. That is to tell you how this present government is towards migrants or immigrants, if you will. Now, there are many of you who applied for US visas, and you have been told that there are no longer dates, interview dates for this year because everybody wants to travel abroad. But there are ways people are doing it. There are people who were lucky enough to find legit travel agents, especially those agents who book appointments, and many of them were able to get dates for this year. I told somebody this not too long ago, and he reached out to me also about a few weeks ago that what I said is true. Somebody already told him that if he pays XYZ amount, I have forgotten how much he said now, that they can give him dates in 2 months. That is to tell you that date, many of you think, or those dates many of you think are no longer available, people are still paying for them. I need to just say the way it is here, because right here, I don't sugarcoat anything. I like to say things the way they are. Because now, Trump has already said it, that if he comes into power, he is going to deport these undocumented migrants, illegal migrants, to their countries. And right here in the US, we have, from my research, we have over 10 million undocumented migrants in the US. Over 10 million from my research, from what I saw on the internet. So that is to tell you that he is now saying that if he comes into power, he is going to deport over 10 million undocumented migrants. And there are many of you who will still get this visa. Maybe due to one thing or the other, you will still come, you will overstay. Because we cannot completely just rule overstaying out. And that will become a big issue. And also, just like Canada said not too long ago, that they want to reduce the number of temporary residents in their country. And if you remember, there's a particular video where I stated that for Canada to have said this, they will start by reducing the temporary visas they will be issuing to foreigners. And what visas are the temporary visas? Work visa is a temporary visa. Student visa is a temporary visa. A visitor visa is a temporary visa, and some other visas. So now, for them to say they want to stop temporary residents in their country, they have to start by reducing the temporary visas they will give people to come to their country. So the scrutiny will be high. They will do everything possible to be sure that you are really coming to that country for the reason you have stated in your visa applications. The same thing is what people are saying here in the US. So for those of you that are saying getting a US visa too hard, it is going to become harder if Mr. Trump wins the election. Because I don't know who will win. I am not a politician. But I am trying to break things down to you. Because now that Canada now is changing immigration policies on a regular basis, it's like 3 square meal. Canada is changing immigration policies as if they are eating 3 square meal. One policy in the morning, another one in the afternoon, another one in the evening. It's their country. They have the right to run it the way they deem fit. So that is why I'm here to tell you. If you now, maybe you don't even have the documents to apply for this visa, any of the US visas, I am urging you, I am encouraging you, start to put these things together. I am not telling you here that Trump will win, or Biden will lose, or Joe Biden will win, Trump will lose. I don't know. From what people are saying, they are saying the election is going to be 50-50. Some people are saying Biden will win. Some people are saying Trump will win. But so far, from what we are seeing on immigration, Joe Biden is more lenient. His government is more lenient towards immigrants. But Trump is saying it, is not hiding it. So that is why I'm telling you, if there is any way you can encourage yourself, put things together, apply for these visas. At least it's a thing of joy that you come here to the US for tourism. You enjoy, you see the city. The visa from Nigeria is 5 years. You can see the city, you go back. You can come, it's multiple entry. It's multiple entry. You can come here whenever you like. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So now, imagine a country where they are telling you, somebody's telling you they want to deport millions of undocumented migrants. In case you are just joining me, these undocumented migrants are those who are not documented. You understand? Their visas may have expired. Some may have crossed through the border. One thing or the other. But they are here working. Many of them are sending money home, even though they are undocumented. This country is a good country, trust me. For so many reasons. This America, to me, America is the greatest country. America too great. America too great. They're too lenient. They too value life. America value life. America is a great country. Believe me, the way they are allowing migrants to come here through the border, if it was another country, kasala. So, for those of you that are just saying, I will apply in 3 months' time. 3 months will come. You will say, I will apply in 2 months' time. 2 months will come. And some of you, it's not like you don't have the money. You have the money. You have the papers. Like I have said before, US visas are one of the easiest visas to apply for, especially the B1, B2 visa. Very easy. Very easy. It's not like the Canada visa where you have to put all the documents required and search for the documents, build your proof of funds, and add it to your visa application to submit because there is no interview. No. The US one interview. These documents they are requiring from you are documents you have to bring to your interview. Currently, if you are in Nigeria, the visa fee now for the B1, B2 visa is 259,000. You can apply for these US visas by yourself. It not be hard. I have done videos on this issue of applying for US B1, B2 tourist visa. The video is here on my YouTube. I have done this video. People are using it already. From various social media platforms, they have reached out to me. I will say, I have the video on YouTube. They are sharing the link up and down. It's everywhere because it is easy. I broke it down because me by myself, my coming here to the US, it was not a travel agent that applied for my visa. A travel agent did not process my visa application. I can read, I can write. Now me go bank by myself, pay visa fee. Then we run the remaining one will remain. You don't understand so? So that's what it be. So for those of you, please, because if eventually Trump win, because when Trump served his first tenure, people that were here, people that were outside knew how the immigration law was like. Because he is saying it, he's not hiding it. Before people get visa, that's what it be. So imagine he come back now and he don't tell you. So this is just the message I am here to pass to you. Anybody can travel abroad. For many of you looking at this US matter as if, US is the greatest country in the world, no doubt. But people that are not up to your level, they are delivering and getting these visas. There is no harm in trying. There is no harm in trying. If somebody like me, I went to the interview, I passed. Trust me, you can also do it. It is not as difficult as many of you are looking at it. Encourage yourself. Pick yourself up. Apply for these visas. Because even while we are saying it's difficult now, me, I'm telling you that if Oga Trump come, getting these visas are going to be more difficult. Or it's going to be more difficult. I was using the plural terms there. So, I'm just telling you, encourage yourself, pick yourself up. I have done videos. You don't need to have somebody here. They must not send you invitation letter for you to apply for a US visa. I have done videos on this. Peruse through my YouTube. Go to my IG, Nosa Comedy. Go to my Facebook, Nosa Comedy. Go to my TikTok, Nosa Comedy. I have contents. Go through them. Spend time. If my content so far, before we entered this very year, the content I did last year took thousands of people abroad. People never knew they could apply for visas by themselves without a travel agent. Just go to my Facebook. Go and see the testimony there. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it to encourage you. You can do it. If you study the process for 1 day, 24 hours, 1 week, trust me, you will see that I am telling you the truth. Applying for a US visa by yourself is more easier than a primary 1 student writing primary 1 exams. Because for the primary 1 student, he doesn't actually know the exact questions that will be coming out on the exam day. But for applying for a visa, the requirements are there on those websites. They are online. And I have even done videos on it to even make it more easy for you. Please, before Oga Trump go come, quick apply for these visas with the right documents. And I hope and I wish say you get them. Because the palace, for the palace to be filled, if the palace is full of people, that is what the Oba or the king is happy for. So that is why me, being the US here, I'm not feeling like, oh, it's just, no. I'm not God. I want you people to still come and enjoy what we are enjoying here, so that you can still impact the lives of your family members back home. Anybody can travel abroad. Anybody can jack back. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Please, don't give up. Start applying for these visas. Now it is hard. I am telling you, say if Oga enter power, it will even be more harder. So before you go come, arrange yourself, make you get them. I will see you on the next one. Peace, guys. Enjoy your day.